Expectations 2021. I am Giuliani Bettini, a proud LEAP alumna, and I'm delighted to get the show going. I first want to thank our lead sponsor, North Shore Bank, our PhD sponsor, EBSCO, and Self Signaling, and all of our other generous sponsors who are scrolling at the bottom of the screen as I speak. Throughout this event, you will see a donate and auction button at the top of the screen in a live chat to my right. Also, this evening, we will have a special tribute to honor our amazing teachers who have been our heroes during this pandemic year. Please take a minute to nominate up to 5 teachers for this honor. Each teacher honored will be entered into a raffle for a $100 gift certificate. Now, I would like to introduce Kevin Tierney, CEO of North Shore Bank, to help me welcome you to this evening's event.
Good evening. I'm Kevin Tierney, CEO of North Shore Bank. For over 130 years, North Shore Bank has been part of our North Shore community, providing quality financial services to families and businesses, and now serving the area of Boston Metro North into Southern New Hampshire. North Shore Bank is proud to be here tonight as the presenting sponsor to celebrate these amazing students from Leap for Education and to raise funds to keep its programs free for so many deserving young people who will fill the jobs of the future. When our youth succeed, our whole community succeeds. North Shore Bank has supported LEAP for over 15 years because LEAP works every day to enhance educational and career opportunities for underserved youth on the North Shore. At North Shore Bank, our team strives to perform well north of your expectations. At Leap for Education, this fundraiser, Great Expectations, is named for the dreams and aspirations of its students. Tonight, you can help make those dreams come true. Thank you in advance for your generosity in supporting LEAP, and enjoy the program.
Thank you, Mr. Tierney. To kick off the event, I want to tell you a little bit about myself, a story so typical of many LEAP students. And through my story, you will get a glimpse of the power and impact of LEAP. In 7th grade, when I arrived to the US, I joined Leap for Education. It was here that I completed homework assignments, learned to speak English, and made many new friends. I have always been a good student and always had my eye on the future. So at the beginning of 9th grade, I expressed an interest in banking. Next thing you know, Linda had already scheduled a meeting with Mike Wheeler from Beverly Bank, now North Shore Bank, our lead sponsor. In my junior and senior year in high school, I made the decision to join the College Success Program to create my college and career plan. In this program, I researched colleges and their tuition costs, and then with the resources at LEAP, I put my college and financial applications together. It was in this program that I found my interest in human resources, which would combine my people skills and my interest in business. Thank you, Jasenia and Norma, for guiding me to Salem State's Bertillon School of Business. In 2018, I earned a degree in business administration with a concentration in human resources. I spent 10 years in LEAP programs, all of which were free. After I graduated from Salem State, I started working at various jobs, but Linda kept reminding me of my own goal to get into HR. And of course, Linda texted, emailed, called me with different job postings, and I did it. I found a job that I love in HR, working for the town of Danvers. This is what LEAP is. They don't just say goodbye once we graduate from college. They will stay with you as long as you want them to, and sometimes even if you don't. LEAP also taught me to give back, so I am volunteering to be on LEAP's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Task Force, and I am a peer mentor for one of LEAP's college students. I thank LEAP for recognizing my strength, setting high expectations, and providing advice. And I thank all of you for all your financial and volunteer support. Thank you. I would now like to introduce to you the Last Movement crew. This is a new adult hip-hop team here on the North Shore. 2 of its members are LEAP alumni, Miguel Cruz and Sandra Castillo. A graduate of Bucknell University, Sandra is now the site coordinator at LEAP's program at Collins Middle School. And Miguel Cruz, a graduate at Montserrat College of Art, is a local artist who ran his art studio at LEAP, fostering an interest in art among LEAP students. This is the first performance for this team, so this is a special occasion. Please welcome the Last Movement crew.
Oh, Miles, you changed this life for good. It spins in ways I never thought it could. Take all that we have grown and watch how it still blooms. Though I'm far from you. Oh, Miles, I wish you could have stayed. Not only 'cause I feel your hurt the same. We push and pull, tried to stop the rain, left us out. I miss you the most. Oh, Miles.
That was a great performance by the Last Movement crew. Good evening. My name is Manny Cruz, and I'm one of three brothers, two of which are on the Last Movement crew, and I'm the only one that can't dance like that. However, I am a proud alumnus of Leap for Education, Salem High School, and Northeastern University, where I graduated with honors. Leap for Education fostered in me a deep passion for social justice, and I now serve as the Advocacy Director at Latinos for Education. I'm an elected member of the Salem School Committee and a proud member of Leap's Board of Directors. I'm here tonight to introduce two very special guests, Jason and Devin McCourty. You undoubtedly know Jason and Devin from their terrific play on the field with the New England Patriots. However, tonight they're here representing the NFL's Players Coalition, which operates with the collective goal of having an impact on issues of social justice and racial equality through awareness, advocacy, education, and an equitable allocation of resources. I had the pleasure of seeing Jason and Devin in action when I was a legislative aide for State Representative Juana Matias and State Representative Paul Tucker. During my time in the legislature, Devin and Jason worked closely with key stakeholders on issues such as education reform and criminal justice reform. Jason and Devin visited schools across Massachusetts. They wrote op-eds, and they even appeared before the legislature to advocate for the passage of the Student Opportunity Act, which was signed into law by Governor Baker in 2019 and transformed the formula that funds our schools and ensures that resources reach districts that serve underserved students. It is because of their fight for education for all that Leap for Education is pleased to present Jason and Devin with the annual Distinguished Leadership Award. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Jason and Devin McCourty.
Thanks, Manny, for that awesome introduction and for recognizing our work with the Players Coalition with the Distinguished Leadership Award. And I want to say how rewarding it's been to be able to support LEAP. And we've seen it right here in Massachusetts, in Salem, Lynn, Peabody, and Gloucester. And I think, when you talk about a program like LEAP, they do an awesome job with about 400 kids getting a chance to explore so many different things after school from an academic standpoint. And last year, we got to take a trip to Lynn, Massachusetts. We visited the Tracy School, really advocating for the Promise Act. And it was very rewarding in a sense.
And eye-opening too.
Yeah, it was very rewarding and eye-opening because we got to see all the deficiencies the school had when it talked about resources and space for kids to learn and all of the different issues they dealt with, sometimes outside of the school building, at home for parents. But I think the rewarding part was we saw teachers and students determined to be successful. And programs like LEAP come in and give those kids an opportunity. And I think with the Student Opportunity Act that passed, it was awesome. You get financial support, but LEAP comes in and now turns that financial support, the determination, it turns those dreams into reality. And you start to see kids being able to go on field trips, on campus visits, prepare for school. They get those opportunities with mentoring programs. And now they have a chance to be great because LEAP is there to support them. And I think that is a huge thing. So we're excited to continue to, work alongside with LEAP and see the things that they do and really want to encourage other schools. Get a program like LEAP in your school and see the difference it can make.
Without a doubt. And they're helping to close that achievement gap and that education gap that's in Massachusetts. We have one of the best states when it comes to education, but we got to continue to close that gap. And LEAP is doing a tremendous job to do that without a ton of funds. And they're not charging any of the students, 400 plus students a year they're helping, and it's free to them. But in order to do so, they still need the resources and things of that nature. And it's amazing people like yourself attending these galas, giving your time, giving your gifts and your money that helps make LEAP a very amazing and awesome program to give back. So I would encourage you guys, go out and get involved. Legacy is something that Devin and myself often talk about, and what better way to build on your legacy than to be able to help the youth who are our future. So I'm challenging all of you guys to continue to do the work that you're doing, continue to get involved. And if you don't know about LEAP, make sure you go out there and you learn for yourself and you encourage other people to get involved. So make sure you're giving your time, you're giving your money, and you're investing in our future as you continue to build your legacy. Once again, like Dev said, thanks to Manny and just thanks to the LEAP program for continuing to do excellent work in our community. And Devin and myself and the Players Coalition will continue to do our part to continue to help. So thank you once again.
Oh my goodness, that was fun. I don't know if you know, but that helmet was really heavy, so now I know why I didn't play football in college. Well, hi there, I'm Linda Saris, and I am the proud Executive Director of Leap for Education, and I'm so excited to be here tonight live with Dr. David Silva, who is a board member at Leap and the Academic Vice President and Provost at Salem State University. And we will be here live all through the evening, popping in and out. I would like to start by thanking all of our speakers that spoke earlier this evening, including Giuliani Vittini, who did a great job, Kevin Tierney from North Shore Bank, the Last Movement crew. They debuted as a team at our event, and I'm so grateful for that. And then, of course, Manny Cruz and the McCourty brothers. And I want to congratulate the McCourty brothers for the Distinguished Leader Award. Each of them will get a plaque that looks like this, that says on it, in recognition of your commitment to equal access to quality education. Thank you so much, Jason and Devin. And now I would like to introduce Christina Hintzman. Christina works for Cell Signaling Technology. They are a PhD sponsor of this evening's event. And they were the first member of our new business partner network. And Christina has become a wonderful friend to LEAP and to our students. So take it away, Christina.
Good evening. My name is Christina Hinsman, Director of Corporate Social Responsibility for Cell Signaling Technology, a PhD level sponsor for Great Expectations. CST is a biotech company headquartered in Danvers, delivering innovative tools for biological research, partnering with LEAP to inspire the next generation of scientists. Through our partnership, our employees engage with LEAP students to help them explore careers, develop necessary skills and confidence to succeed in school and future jobs. Please join Cell Signaling by supporting LEAP and the middle school, high school, and college students who participate in their programs.
Hi there, it's me again. Thank you so much, Christina. That was wonderful. And now I would like to introduce a video entitled Student Success, which is why my new prop is a symbol of student success. This video was done by Tori Thompson, who is a LEAP alumna and a PVD Veterans Memorial High School alumna and Gordon College alumna. And she has done 3 of the videos in this event, and she's been wonderful. So please enjoy.
So hello, my name is Angelo Ripa. I am a mechanical engineering student at Worcester Polytechnic Institute. I plan to work in the aerospace field, hopefully in research, and maybe someday get a doctorate degree so I can become a research director.
My name is Karen Savalas, and I graduated from the University of Massachusetts Amherst in 2020 with a bachelor's degree in psychology in the pre-med track. I want to become a physician, and right now I'm studying for the MCAT, which is medical entry exam.
My name is Kevin Mello. I went to Salem State for 4 years where I got my bachelor's in computer science. I am now working for Beverly at Data One Software.
My name is Elisa Nunez Roman. I currently work at Alpha Dental in Chelsea, and I graduated 2018 from Mass College of Pharmacy and Health. I currently want to become a dentist. That stopped a little bit because of the COVID, so I had to stop the whole process.
Yeah, I decided to join LEAP for Education because I'm a first-generation college student from a low-income background. So thankfully, through LEAP, I was able to get mentors, so to speak, that guide me along through this process. And it definitely helps me, learn more about how loans work and how to prepare myself more financially for college.
As someone who just came to the US, I didn't really know much about the application process. LEAP was extremely helpful.
So when I started going, I just moved here. I was 11 years old. I didn't speak English yet, so I was learning. They helped me a lot with my homework. They also had just a lot of programs that I was interested in.
I first arrived here from Dominican Republic, and I had a couple of friends that went there. From 8th grade all the way to high school, college, and then my university, so about 12 years.
I had some of mentors from LEAP sort of work with me for hours and hours. That's the most helpful any organization or person has ever been with me. They've been extremely understanding and helpful, so yeah.
Zero robotics, I learned, it kind of got me in the door for what my career is now, and that was pretty good. And then 7 years later, actually, I took it again, but this time I was one of the teachers, and that's kind of interesting. So
LEAP is there to guide you through the college applications process. They're there to help you with finding scholarships and everything, but you have to put in the work as well and be committed and motivated to do that.
I currently help LEAP as a mentor, and that's something I actually want to continue doing because they help me out a lot.
Good evening. My name is David Silva, and I am the Provost and Academic Vice President at Salem State by day, and a member of the board of Directors for Leap for Education by night. On behalf of the board, I want to thank you all for being with us this evening. It means a lot to see all of our supporters out there bringing themselves to this space and celebrating the success of our students. Now, before I go much further, I want to alert you to something really important. I think you can see that there's a bar on the screen that's showing you where we are in terms of the donation count. Well, the good news for tonight is this. Once we hit that $120,000 mark, it will unlock a $25,000 gift, a generous donation from two wonderful, wonderful LEAP supporters. So know that every dollar that you give between now and $120,000 will push that up from $120 to $145K. What a great opportunity for you to show your love for LEAP and the programs that we do. You know, at LEAP, it's really about opportunity and relationship. We love to be able to create opportunities for the students who come to us. They bring such skills, such talents, such lived experiences. And one of the goals of LEAP is to help those students understand who they are, to acknowledge what they bring to the table, to unlock that potential and to propel them forward. A big part of LEAP's mission is about discernment. Being able to sit down with a young person and ask important questions about where you are now, where you want to be next. Because for some of our students, their discernment leads them to maybe an apprenticeship. For others of our students, it will take them to a 2-year community college where they can get a technical or professional certificate and launch their careers. For others of our students, that discernment will lead them to a 4-year institution, and for some, well beyond that 4-year institution. Our goal at LEAP is to take those students, work with them, learn from them, be in relationship with them so we can help them be the very best version of who they are. Another important aspect of LEAP is access, and access in a way that promotes equity. Many of the students who come to us and participate in our programs, they come from families where college going is not the norm. And they might not see themselves as career or college material. But at LEAP, we try to give them not only the knowledge and the skills, but the confidence to go where they want to go, to be who they want to be, and to blossom in incredible, incredible ways. So tonight, you have an opportunity to be part of everything that LEAP does. For our programs in the many cities that we serve at various levels from middle school to high school. We stick by our students while they're in college. We check in on them because we want to make sure that they make it to the end, that they do the most important thing at the end of a college career, which is to hear their name read, to walk across the stage, to shake somebody's hand, to have a picture made, and to receive a diploma. For so many of our students, that's a dream not only for them, but for their parents, their families, their caretakers, and for their community. The work that we do at LEAP to cultivate young people is not just contained in these young people, because LEAP brings an opportunity to them and to their families and to the schools in which they are and to the community at large. At LEAP, we believe that everybody has a purpose. We believe that everybody has a right to be part of the community and to make the most that they can with the contribution. So speaking of contributions, let me remind you, when we hit 120K, 120K goes to 145K. I like that math, and I hope you do too. So help us get to where we need to be. And again, on behalf of the board and everybody and myself, I want to say a heartfelt thank you to you for being here tonight, for supporting this wonderful organization, and to thank you for all that you do so that we can do all that we do for the wonderful students we serve. Thank you so much. I hear there's a teacher video coming. So let's watch that. Teacher appreciation.
We need to go above and beyond what we used to do because the new normal makes it so that we have to be more proactive than reactive.
There's no longer that, inclusiveness of you're here at school and that's where it starts and stops. We are always reaching out and finding out if there's something that they need. Maybe it's clothing or food, or just someone to talk to.
What the struggle at the beginning was, we had students that were here that had phys ed the first session. A few students came down to my gym and said to Miss Gwendo, we can't seem to work out in our room in front of our peers upstairs, which made me transition into having lifelong fitness health topics so that when they're in the remote setting, they can do articles, research, and then when they're in a hybrid setting, they're doing the movement piece where there's videos.
It's been so different, and it's been so different at the school level and also at the district level. When students get to school, we're so grateful to our custodians. They've had to completely restructure our schools and the desk and the layout of each and every one of our classrooms so that we can actually fit our students in the classroom in a socially distanced manner.
Just trying to meet them where they're at, and if it needed to be at nighttime versus the school day, just having those kind of conversations.
It's always rewarding when you're able to see a student that has so much promise but is just quiet and they don't know what's out there for them. To be able to reach out to some of those students and pair them up with LEAP and have them have that whole experience, and then once that door is open, they have so many more opportunities.
They just want a sense of belonging, and they know that that's what they need. They just can't figure it out in middle school. But I think some kids are, and if you direct them into the right spots, they'll find their way.
I have a 6th grade student that's been struggling being engaged. I suggested the Dream More program, the after school. I learned that he absolutely loves the program. I think the connection he had with the LEAP staff, the activities, and he started loving school, and that has impacted his attendance. He's always there in class, all involved, engaged, and it's an awesome story.
The counselors at LEAP are really going above and beyond, taking these students on, spending time with them, helping them to navigate their future path.
So all the people that donate to the program, we have to say thank you. We are so grateful for what they've done.
You did it. We did it. Did you see? It went from $120K to $145. And as far as I can see, we're about $4,000 away from our $150,000 goal. So I want to give another thank you to our 2 very generous donors who would allow us to receive $25,000, but it was you out there who unlocked that gift for all of us. I can't thank you enough. So, speaking of thanks, I'd like to introduce our next sponsor, EBSCO.
Hi, I'm Liz Milligan, HR Business Partner at EBSCO Information Services.
And I'm Patty Carroll, Executive Vice President of Human Resources at EBSCO, proud sponsor of LEAP, and very proud sponsor for this year's fundraiser.
We congratulate the teachers and counselors honored as Heroes of the Year. You've gone above and beyond to help our students succeed.
To the students who are part of LEAP's fantastic programs, we wish you the best and continued resilience in 2021.
Thanks, and enjoy your night.
Thank you, Liz and Patty. EBSCO is another PhD sponsor, and they're also a member of our Business Partner Network. Our Business Partner Network is a new initiative at LEAP, and we have 6 corporations up here in the North Shore whose employees volunteer their time to be career mentors and provide our students with work-based learning experiences. Anyone who's interested in learning more about joining the Business Partner Network, you just come to me and I will take care of you. Now, I would like to introduce 3 amazing leaders. These superintendents from 3 of the school districts that we work in have had a year like no other. And yet, despite that, they always found the time for me and for my staff and for our students in order to ensure that our programs and our students, particularly during this pandemic year, could be successful. Each of them have enormous bios, impressive bios, which I'm not going to go into or I'd be here all night. There is a link to their bios if you're interested. So right now, I just want you to join me in welcoming Pat Tutwiler for the Lynn Public Schools, Steve Zreich from the Salem Public Schools, and Josh Videla from the Peabody Public Schools.
So without question, the global pandemic has been an incredible hardship on just about everyone.
Some of those challenges for us have been the learning loss that kids have faced, the loss of connectedness. We've had, some mental health concerns as well, and I think, it's really created some fear and anxiety and just the unknown.
I've never experienced a school year where there was constant change, and I've been really proud of our team and our staff. Doing all of that with the anxiety that people feel or have felt with the virus and the unknown and the uncharted territory that we were all in. And it just made me very proud to be an educator and be a part of the Salem Public Schools.
During the pandemic, attempting to engage in teaching and learning, as you might imagine, is extremely difficult. As we've seen teachers do some incredible, absolutely heroic things.
What I've seen teachers do is basically stand on their heads. They're teaching students at the same time right now, in person and at home. They've got multiple screens up, they've got multiple cameras up, and they're working as hard as I've ever seen. Educators have to work to make sure they reach all of their children, some who are physically in front of them and some of them who are virtually sitting at home.
There's just a number of teachers and several examples, over every grade level where teachers have gone above and beyond, reaching out to families who are in a hybrid model, who are in a remote model, and they've been live streaming their lessons. They've been reaching out and touching base on the days when kids are at home, and really just bringing that sense of connectedness and making sure that kids have what they need during this challenging time.
LEAP is a dynamic partner for the Salem Public Schools. We're thrilled to partner with them because they're flexible, they're supportive, they'll work with us to make sure we give our students the best opportunity to succeed through middle and high school, but more importantly, to succeed beyond when they leave us so they can persist and sustain once they get to college and beyond.
Yeah, I'll echo that. It's the same reality in Lynn. Our partnership with LEAP is incredible. We are mission aligned. We get along like family. They are really connected to us, connected to the students, and we're really thrilled to have that partnership.
Absolutely, and I can say that in Peabody, LEAP has been a tremendous partner. And especially this year during the pandemic, they've really stepped up and been creative, as Steve said, and they've taken innovative approaches, but they really take a student-centered look and they work with students individually and really try to meet their needs and open up some doors to them that wouldn't normally be open.
So LEAP is an impactful organization. It is an organization that engages learners, gives them a sense of hope about their future, connects them to information about college and other post-secondary opportunities. It moves the needle, and we need your support to continue to engage learners and grow the program.
And I'd like to introduce Linda Saris, Executive Director of LEAP for Education.
Hello, it's me again, and I have the distinct honor of being the one who gets to close out the event tonight. But before I say goodbye to you, I do want to speak briefly about a subject that is just so near and dear to my heart, and one in which I hope you all recognize was the theme, or one of the themes of tonight's event, and that is student success. So let me start by asking the question, what is student success? What does it look like? Well, the fact of the matter is it's different for every student, because there is no one-size-fits-all pathway to success. When students arrive at LEAP, they come with their own set of strengths and interests and values and assets. But for many, those strengths have yet to be discovered or still need to be nurtured. Some students come with a vision of their future, but again, for most, that vision is still blurred. Therefore, it is the collective effort and responsibility of all of us to empower our students on a journey of self-discovery and to provide them with a variety of opportunities and experiences so that they can explore their interests more deeply, they can get new skills, grow new skills, they can get work-based learning experiences, make social connections, and yes, even test their values. And it is through these experiences that the student's vision of their future starts to come into focus. Let's go back and revisit three students you've already met, Giuliani, Eliza, and Kevin. All students came to LEAP as recent immigrants to the United States. They came when they were middle schoolers, and they came with extremely strong and supportive families. Eliza showed up in 9th grade with a mouthful of braces, which she pretty much had all the way through high school, and she declared right from the outset that she was going to be a dentist. And she stood steadfast in that goal all the way through North Shore Community College and all of those science classes and through Mass College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. And now she is a professional dental hygienist, still with the goal to someday become a dentist, and I know she'll do that. Kevin came to LEAP and found his passion and interest while at LEAP. At the time, we were called Salem Cyberspace, so we had enough STEM programs and very happy to indulge this interest. Kevin took that interest to Salem State, where he majored in computer science, and during his time at Salem State, he would come back to LEAP and he'd tutor in math, and he also taught a coding class for middle schoolers. He graduated Salem State, and now he's a professional software engineer. And finally, Giuliani, who already spoke so eloquently earlier this evening, she always had an interest in business and, as you heard, banking. And while at LEAP, she started to hone that interest down to human resources. So she went off to Salem State Berlin School of Business, majored in human resources, and is now a human resource professional. 3 students, 3 unique pathways to success. Through the strength-based model, students can intentionally choose the classes and courses that they want to take. They can use that information to pursue volunteer opportunities, to decide what jobs to apply to, and even what post-secondary schools to attend. These experiences shape the vision, their vision of the future, and their future starts to come into focus. So I'm going to end there tonight because everybody tonight spoke so eloquently about student success. And I want to end by re-quoting something that Kevin Tierney said earlier, which is when our students succeed, we all succeed. Our community succeeds. I want to thank you for all being with us this evening, for joining us. I know this is a lot of computer time, and I really appreciate your time. There are a lot of people at this event who are new to LEAP, and so welcome. You're now officially part of the LEAP community. We really appreciate everything that you have done for us. I appreciate your wisdom, your volunteer time, and your generosity. I would like to tell you that this event is going to stay, the event page will stay live till 7:15. We're now at just shy of $147,000. We still have to close out the auction, and we still have raffle entries, and of course the donate button will stay live. So I am confident that we can do this and we can get to that $150,000 goal. I want to thank a lot of people. There'll be credits scrolling at the end. I can't possibly name everybody, but I need to thank our amazing LEAP staff, amazing board of directors, our Great Expectations Committee, our honorary committee. I want to thank all of the students and the teachers that participated in the superintendents in the video, the Last Movement crew. I want to thank Tori Thompson, our videographer, Grayvok, the great producer of this program. I want to congratulate again Devin and Jason McCourty. And I want to thank our PhD sponsors, EBSCO and Cell Signaling, and our lead sponsor, North Shore Bank, and the 50 other sponsors that have been scrolling at the bottom of your screen. I think we broke a record this year in number of sponsors for this event. So with that, I need to tell you that those of you who have known me since cyberspace, what we used to call Salem Cyberspace, and it's now LEAP, started in 2002. Next year is 2022. That marks our 20th anniversary. So I need to ask you, please stay safe. The light is at the end of the tunnel here because I expect to see all of you in person next year, this time of year. And with that, I say good night and thank you so much.